it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock City and the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Snap to the back. He's got the first and still going. He'll make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. He finds his man. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
Drop back here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. The Ducks pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
The Ducks are going to take advantage of this red zone trap.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's third down in the red zone. A direct snap. Running with purpose. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. The Ducks begin a new series here, first and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the QB will try again on second and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Short throw to the back, an easy completion. He'll stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
And the defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Oh, they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He lays out. Great grab here at the right sideline.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Penalty makes it 1st and long. Again, thrown out of the RPO and it's complete. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Now here's the toss play. Powers through the tackle. He's past the marker and still going. Broken tackle, still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down. That play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a great throw here and an even better catch by this Notre Dame wide receiver. And Chris, let's be honest. If Notre Dame's going to become this top 5 team, this consistent brand, this is where they've got to make their biggest strides. The ability to make plays downfield and have the speed to be able to play with the big boys in college football.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down, we're going to throw it. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. He has first down yardage at the 46. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking at the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Gain makes it second and medium. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's got it, and they'll throw first down. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. There's an inside give. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That player moved a little bit too early to false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Takes the handoff again. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about the first half? This back is having a big day.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. And it's a direct snap. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
They're too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he goes out of bounds, but I don't think he got there. Short of the marker by about a yard.
Chris, I like the... They're going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They're going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and make...
Breaks into the clear. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a first half. We've seen a little bit of everything. These guys have come all the way back. They scored with no time remaining. Now they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Offense back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again. The receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He's looking to throw. And the completion made. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. That's a big-time player by this wide receiver from Notre Dame. You think about Notre Dame teams that have been able to get up into the national scene. They've always seemed to have a difference maker out on the perimeter, going way back to Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket, who is dynamic, most recently Chase Claypool. You got to have somebody out on the outside who can make plays to have a chance of winning these big games.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw again. Caught for the completion. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy's 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Fighting Irish, to put them on top now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here's the 2nd down play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
And the Ducks move into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. The Ducks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader based on that last play. This offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. The throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that 1st down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the 1st down.
Direct snap. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on 4th down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
He's up with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's second down here. The shotgun running play call. Oh, there's the stiff arm. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Extending the play now. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's made on the out route. Tackle, but first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting off the defender.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down.
Pass rush gets home. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And there's the handoff. Breaks free. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish. That's another touchdown. A dream performance for this running back on the biggest possible stage.
I mean, Chris, we're talking about the national championship. This defense has had a lot of time to prepare. They've heard all about him. In fact, they told us the only chance we have to win this game is we've got to stop their ability to run the ball and stop their running back. So far, they are struggling.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the left side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Powers through. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they hand it off to the back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Breaking tackles. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Gets rid of it on the move. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. Physical run earns the first down. We reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency. Trying to come up with a miracle late here. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a late, deep throw. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion.